I think it's
Hello,
on.
everyone.
Check 1, 2. I think it's on.
We already did the sound check. Welcome. It's Wednesday. It's 4 p.m. We are here from the library. We are 3 librarians at the Seminole State College of Florida Library. We are based at the Sanford Lake Mary campus, but we have more campuses, more librarians to serve you, our students, our Seminole State family. Welcome today. We love to talk in the microphone, and we love it when you're watching. And we got how many people watching, Jason? You're the numbers man.
Sure, there's 10 on there, so according to my math, and with the remainder and carry the 1, that looks like it's 14,000. Nicole, back to you.
Yay. Okay, so today we do different topics every week, and today we're doing end of semester free advice. Kind of the joke is a lot of advice is free, a lot of advice we don't want. Well, we are going to give our top advice for finishing the semester strong. And usually this show every Wednesday is 30 minutes. It runs from 4 to 4:30. And today we are going to deliver the content in 15 minutes. That's what we said, right? We're going to model. Yes, kids. We're going to model the situation. Like, we're telling you, hey, you do only have so much time to like finish your stuff and you can do it. And guess what? We're going to model that behavior. We're going to do what we need to do in less time. Okay. So we're going to give you our top advice for finishing the semester strong in less time. And I just wasted lots of time talking about how we're going to do it in less time. You see how that works?
I think you used time well. I think that's what you did. And just as a reminder, go ahead and use the chat, students. Give us your name and the name of your IDS professor. We'll give out the link for the FYE credit at the end of this showgram. Back to you, Nicole.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to the first one. Balance out the output. So you have, 3 weeks maybe till the end of the semester, till
the 24th. Yeah, today's the 10th, and so the 24th is we're wrapping up. Yes.
Okay. So you might find yourself in a situation where you cannot put maximum output into all of your classes. If you have 4 classes, can you get an A in every class? Maybe. But if you feel like you have a limited amount of time, you just can't. You don't put all of your effort into one class and then the rest of them get a bad grade. Okay. So maybe we're shooting for all A's. Well, we don't want A's and F's. Maybe we got to go for B's. Okay. Just putting it in perspective in that way. Anything to add, fellas?
Back to you, Nicole. No, it's right. I mean, you got it. At this point, my recommendations, I know we have a list here, balance the output. Yeah. How many classes am I taking? Maybe I take a look around and see my social life. That's going to kind of vanish over the next couple of weeks. I'm probably going to be signing up for summer classes as well, too. But I need to make sure that my grades are good enough for the spring class close. Okay. To get into the summer. So yes, yeah.
No, don't go all
Don't jump ahead. Nicole's got it. She's got a list. Don't jump ahead.
You can jump ahead. But hey, we're trying to save time, right, Jason?
Yes.
So put your social life on power save mode. So whether it's friends, family, clubs, meetup groups, whatever you do in your spare time to socialize, cut it back, power save mode. Okay. You need time and energy to put into your classes. It's not a forever thing. Okay. Power save mode. You just put it for like a short period of time. And then, you can like plug back into the wall and you'll be good to go with full power. This is a temporary situation, right? Because we're talking 3 weeks, about 3 weeks. Okay. Anything else to add, Ross? Any thoughts?
No.
Just turn off your mic. No,
social life on power save mode.
Okay. Speaking of meetup groups, and social life, Ross does online gaming for him and Claire, one of our other librarians for the library. So guess what? Those are the types of things you might have to put in hold. The circulation desk is calling me. Do you want?
Yeah, go ahead, Nicole.
I'll put it on the next one. You guys take it over.
Let's see what it is. Okay, so we were checking in before we get into the social media diet. Let's see. Caleb is taking 5 classes. The thing in the chat, Ross, is how many classes are you taking? I think so too. Audrey's also there with Caleb. 5. Do I hear 6? Going on 6. Going on 7. What do we got? My name is Roger Murdoch is taking 4. So keep all that in balance, right? Where's your? Here's what I would do. Nicole's got a list going here, but I would go back and look at all of my syllabi. I'd look at the assignment criteria, and I would want to know, because Ross, I don't know about you, but back in the day, it was like every one of my term papers, every one of the research papers, everything fell on the same day, if not the same week. It was always right there, and it was like, oh, I'm done. Oh, wait a minute, I have 3 others. So, we got to beat her here. All right, beat Ryan's at 6. Yeah, Ryan's at 6. Tay's got 3, also working in non-school. Well, that's another thing. Did that go on the list?
No. Oh my God, that could have been on the list. Well, let's go through the rest of the list and we'll talk about it. Okay, so we always have to plug the library and the ASC. Whether you physically go to the library and the Academic Success Center, also where there's tutoring, whether you're going there just to get focused, okay, that's going to save you time to get stuff done because you have that feeling of focus. You don't have all the distractions of home or other places to keep you off track. Also, there's people there to help you if you need something. So we save you time. Like if you need a couple other sources for your paper and you're like, oh, this is going to take forever. But if you're at the library, pop up to the desk, there's a librarian will help you. And there's people down there asking for librarians right now. But I told them, give me 10 minutes because one of our librarians not here. We do what we can do, folks. Okay. But yes. So also the ASC, study spaces, tutoring, they'll save you time. It takes time. Make time to save time. And this goes for any point of the semester, not just end of semester. Okay. You start doing library and ASC at the beginning of the semester. It's going to help you in the long run as well. Okay. In the toughest moments, think about your end goal. I talked earlier to Ross, who's also on the call here.
There's Ross right there.
I gotta tease you. And he said, I would tell people don't give up. And like, it's simple and it seems obvious, but it's don't give up. And in those moments where you just want to like throw the towel in or throw your hat up or whatever the phrase is, think about your end goal. Because if you drop something, if you have to you can't even get a W at this point in a class, a withdrawal, you'd have to literally flunk it. If you get an F in a class and you don't get the credit for that, that's like one step back from like your goal of graduating, getting a job or career that you prefer from what you're doing now. Speaking of work, we had, I think it was Andrea, somebody mentioned that when she's not doing school stuff, one of the things she has to do is go to work. So if you have a solution for how to I don't think we can really adjust our work schedules maybe to help us with end of the semester finishing strong. Maybe don't take extra shifts if that's a possibility for you. But again, going through all these other points that we've talked about in the past, 5 minutes?
You've talked about everything.
Hey, when I called your name, you were just like,
well, I was doing a bit because Ross was doing that. But Nicole, I did put in the chat, how many students have you met with a librarian or a writing tutor? And the predominant answer was no, we have not. They haven't. So I guess I'll ask it verbally then. Did you know, were you aware, yes or no, that we do have librarians and writing tutors? For those of you who answered the previous question, try to answer this one now. Were you aware of that service and you just didn't use it or you didn't need it? Whatever the reason is, that's fine. But we're just curious. Were you aware of it? And we do have to give a shout out really quick to this dog here. Oh, wait, that's Jeff Nelson. Sorry, that's not a dog. That's just a dog. Hey, Jeff Nelson. What's going on, buddy? Okay, so the question was, were you aware of the services? Ryan says yes. Yeah, so I think you're aware of it. And then it's just a matter of do I need it? Am I, is this... Do I got this research? The same thing with the writing tutors as well. It may come up at different times and keep that in mind. Many of you are probably getting your AA degree, probably transferring direct connect to UCF or wherever. So Caleb is bringing up a good point. A lot of my classes online, so I didn't know. Boom, Caleb. We do have online librarians and we also have online writing tutors as well. And so we do make sure to have that balance between the in-person and the online. And so that goes for everybody as well.
If you search librarian appointments, or you can put sem.state/lib APPTS, lib librarian appointments, that will get you to our appointments page. So yeah, you don't even have to meet with us in person to get help. Since Jeff is watching today, Jeff, if you get a chance, I don't know if you got a bottle in one hand and a baby in the other, but if you have a free hand, he's at home with the baby.
A baby bottle. It made sense when you combined it with the baby.
Okay. Jeff, let us know your advice, because Jeff Nelson, he works with students here, not only at the intramurals or the Raiders Center where people can exercise and do team sports, but he also teaches students online for the FYE course, which I think a lot of our captive audience here is our FYE students. So Jeff, if you have a piece of advice, go ahead and pop that up in the chat and we'll get that on the screen. Okay.
Yeah, and a quick commercial really quick. We are on Instagram now, so can you see this? This is our Nerdbird. So follow, like, share. We're on a bunch of different social medias. Oh, there's the pin. You got it. Awesome. Yep. So there's the Nerdbird, and then I don't think the QR code, it might come through. And then if you sign up, if you come to the library, we'll give you one of these free pins here. I love Nerdbird. If you sign up, for any of our social media. This should take you to a link tree, and this is being recorded, and you can watch it again on YouTube, or you can come to the library and get a pin here. This May, Taylor's graduating. So when are you graduating here? Taylor's graduating this May. Awesome. Let's see. What about Caleb after the semester started? Oh, there you go. Getting a bachelor's degree. We do offer baccalaureate degrees here as well, so you don't necessarily have to transfer. Ryan's going to be next summer. Ryan, you're speeding through though, bro. You got 6 classes now. How many taking next time? 24 classes. What do we got here? May of 2025. Good. So Nicole, another kind of addendum to your list is kind of maybe know that finish line. Know when you're going to graduate. How do you work that in, right? With your classes and stuff. Because if you get one hiccup and one speed bump, that might detour you. So we do have a lot of May 25s in the fall. Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right,
absolutely. And remember that, because if you've ever been on a road trip, it's like the end of the thing or the end of the day on Friday seems longer than the beginning of the day on Thursday. It's just because like you're getting close to the end of the thing and you feel like it could just be over. Like it's almost over.
Yeah, it gets a little senioritis-y, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't, even if you are a senior, because again, you're either going into the workforce or you're going to continue your studies, right? That's kind of it. What can you give me a third example of what one would do with a college degree or certificate?
Flex.
You would just flex. You would just show up at Publix and be, "Hey, it's $5 sushi day. What's up? I got this AA degree."
What are you doing? Really rude. That's not my advice. Don't flex.
That's not the advice. But just to rewind a little,
a job interview,
so you're either going to a job, or you're either going back into the workforce, or you're going to more schooling. But I would look right now over these next couple of weeks, because I've met with a couple students over the past week, and I'm like, well, what's the assignment? Make sure to go and check the syllabi. Make sure to understand, how many sources do I need? Is it library only sources? Is it internet sources? Should I meet with the writing tutor? Do they have online, and when is that? What are the hours? Really get everything kind of bulked up, so that way if you are taking classes over the summer, you could sign up for those now. But if you're not, and you want to have a chill summer, you probably don't want to worry about this. You want to make sure you get all those A's and just kind of close the book on this chapter and finish strong.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming up on our time. We said 15 minutes, so we're coming up on it. For those of you that are joining us that are FYE students, you need to get credit, obviously, because you've suffered through our little chit chat here. Not suffered. I'm sure like you're our fans. I know you don't have to tell me. Jason is going to get a short URL together. So when you click on that right now, you will get, I went to interrupting you. That's why I'm so good at interrupting people. Click on the link and you will get credit for the event. Like basically it might ask you to like log in with your SSO. I think it's because it's like the Raider Connect login, which is the login for everything here at Seminole State pretty much. So that's how you get your credit. But, so
that's in the chat.
Just ask the librarian. Yeah, that's in the chat.
Here we go. Now. So while you're clicking on that link, Jeff Nelson, director of the Rec and Intramural Sports, says, please make sure to take time to breathe and self-care during the finals push. There are a number of events on Raider Connect for chilling out during finals. And that is a great segue into next week. On Wednesday, we will be having our Earth Day with the library. And then the student life is going to have chill out during finals. We're having it on multiple campuses. So this is how I talk. I go like this. So check Raider Connect for all those event listings. And then for April 24th, we will be having our finals party at the SLM library. And we're going full force. We'll have extended hours as well in the evenings. We'll be open until 10 o'clock. So if you need to get that research paper back in, and again, it's difficult to go, I'll pick my topic at the very end of the term and I'll just do the research really quick and then I'll just turn it in. It doesn't give you a good product, does it, Ross? Like when you just kind of wait on that. Research is a process. You kind of have to really get into it, and yeah. You're on, Ross.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like Jason said, like it takes time to put together a good research project. So project manage it out. I mean, like plan out, like, how am I going to find my sources and how am I going to evaluate them and how am I going to use them in my project? And when you do that, it really makes the whole process a lot, more streamlined. You'll know exactly what you're doing every step of the way. And you just come up with a better product in the end.
I agree. And Tay's saying, I think it's Tay. Tay saw ya? Tay? I'll just say Tay. The Navigate Planner Companion. You can also use Navigate as well if you need to get some assistance there. We have all the tools. We have all the resources. But as some of the students have mentioned in the chat, maybe you don't know about this. Maybe you don't know about that. What do you say, Nicole?
You just need to come and ask. Just come and check it out. All right?
Hold on. Leave it there. Can I get it? How did,
Jason
what?
thought,
Hey,
What?
hey, hey,
What?
hey. Hold
Can
on.
I play an outro video now?
Oh, wait. Where's the one for Ross? We got to get Ross in there, really. All right,
All right.
everyone. Yeah, in the chat, make sure to click on the link. Oh, we get rid of that. We get rid of that.
We don't need two of me. All right,
There we
see you
go.
next Wednesday and every Wednesday after that.
Yep.
What is Research Rally?
Learn with librarians. Get campus info. Connect with your Seminole State family.
Every Wednesday at 4 p.m. at Seminole State Lab on YouTube.